my drink. So let me go get my drink. Let me go get my drink. Damn. Like, disaster must strike. Oh. Hold on a second.
Liberty Mutual.
It already. I can't even hear it.
Say that one more time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Said if you want to go promo, you can go ahead and go promo.
Oh, yeah, man. AdamEve.com, promo code RRPOD. Go up there and get your 50% off almost everything in the online store. Get your free and discreet shipping. Get your 6 free videos and get your 2 free gifts. AdamEve.com, promo code RRPOD.
We back on Twitch,
yeah,
too. We back over there. You want to start with the bridge, or you want to start with... Let's save him. Because I just want to acknowledge what happened with the bridge. Like, I just want to acknowledge it. We'll start in a second, though. All right, as we get started, a lot has happened. This has been an eventful time. Yeah, the Key Bridge has collapsed, hit by a freight liner. This freight liner was on the way to like the Ukraine or something. So the Port of Baltimore must really be like that. Like, I didn't know. I'm not really up on this type of stuff, so I didn't know. But the Port of Baltimore must be an important place. And that was the main bridge that pretty much... That's the main bridge in the state, from the way I understand it, in the state of Maryland. So this is a complete tragedy. I know there was a construction crew on the bridge at the time, and this is not even to make this about me, but like, this is literally one of my nightmares come to life that we watching on the screen right now. This must have been terrifying for the people who it happened to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
And they saying that the ship lost power.
Well, you can see it in the footage that the lights all go out. Like, but it's crazy, man. Like, I couldn't imagine having to go through this in the middle of the night at that.
Yeah.
This
the
happened.
Bridge just collapses.
1:30 in the morning it happened. It's man, hate to see this kind of thing.
Nah, seriously.
Yeah, man.
It was they said it was several people, several cars. It's just super, super unfortunate.
Yeah, it is, especially Especially because I'm no engineer, but it just don't seem like that. It seemed like that this type of thing should be built in, like some type of fail safe should be built in so a bridge don't collapse after getting hit. Like the structure, the structural
I
integrity
agree.
should be better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know what I will literally sit up here and say I do not know what I'm talking about. So like, I don't know. So it might be something that couldn't have been avoided. Like the impact. Like I know it's like that's a 980-foot long boat. So how does that translate into tons? You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like this is all super, super unfortunate. And it's going to take a long time to fix this bridge.
Right. It's gonna take a long time, if ever, for me to ever get on another one. Like it might be like if it required travel over a bridge, I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
She got killed by his own homeboy, bro. But if she know you wasn't that good, that type of nigga.
Let me see. Because I'm pulling up the. Let me mute this. Pulling up the monitoring stream so I can see if we get shut down. And where's the button to mute it? It's not even loading. I don't even know.
That type of nigga.
There we go. Let me see. Because I'm pulling up. There we go. Okay, so anyway, as we continue, like, rest in peace to all the people. Like, last I heard, it was 20 people still missing. The scientists was on some things like you might be able to survive an hour in those waters at the temperature that it was at when the disaster happened. All in all, it's just a situation that's just not looking good. You know, it's just a situation that's not looking good. And I'm wishing the best for everybody who was involved. It's nightmare fuel to be on a bridge, it fall into a big ass river or lake or wherever it fell at. I think it was a river that it fell in. And rivers feed straight out into the ocean. That's what rivers do. Like, and this river is feeding the Atlantic Ocean. Like, so it's nightmare.
Damn near ocean water.
Yeah. I mean, it's still fresh water, but a river and a lake is two different beasts. You know what I'm saying? Because lakes is closed off by land, and rivers aren't. Rivers flow out into the ocean. So it's like called a tributary or some shit. I don't know. I mean, it's been a long time since I studied 7th grade social studies or wherever we learned this at. But it's terrible. Like, and I'm hoping that, they can rescue as many people as they can. I mean, I'm terrified. Just watching this shit is terrifying to me.
It is.
All right, let me change. Where am I logged in that on Kick so I can change the title? But man,
It's just crazy how something like this can happen. And it seemed like it happened so quick.
I mean, it ain't like you can't really do nothing about it. Like it's the blink of an eye type thing. Like, cause as soon when you watch the video, as soon as the boat made contact, the bridge,
It was like the bridge was falling.
it collapsed. collapsed directly down into the river. That's crazy. Scaring the shit out of me. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it's giving me the butterflies just seeing this.
Yeah.
Scares me to damn death. To death, man. Like, I'm like getting the chills watching this, bro.
Yeah. The shit is crazy though. And take it from somebody that does go over bridges a lot. This ain't the type of shit that you want to see. Cause all this showed me that those bridges, if something really hit that shit, them bridges is going down.
Yeah, man, like.
They're all man-made structures though.
Right. Hold on a second. Yeah, man. There's man-made structures, like, just even being bothered with the ocean and forces of nature like that. That's why I won't get on a boat, bro. It ain't nothing that a boat can do with the ocean. If the ocean feel like folding that boat up into aluminum foil, the boat's gone. You understand me? Like, it's gone. Fast, quick, and in a hurry.
I do agree with you on that one. That's why it's hard for me I want to take a cruise, but it's really hard for me to commit to doing a cruise.
It ain't the amount of money that I can be paid that can get me to get on the cruise ship. I'm telling you right now. It ain't an amount that I can be paid that'll get me to get on a cruise ship, bro. Not.
I think I'm still gonna take a cruise.
Yeah, man. Like, I have to. It'll have to be on a boat that's like literally walking across the floor of the ocean. It'll have to have 4,000 foot long legs on it. If it's floating, I'm out. It'll have to be strolling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting in a boat that's cruising to anywhere. I'll cruise in my car on pavement. But let me see. I cannot find.
Got a good point though, but this bridge situation is just unfortunate and it's sad.
At the end of the day, I just don't think a lot of this stuff is well maintained. Like,
yeah.
At the end of the day, you can't just build this shit and then forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got to be fail safes, and I mean, this is all hindsight 2020 from some dude that's sitting on a chair around a table, like with a microphone, that's literally bringing nothing to the table when it comes to being able to prevent or fix something like this. So you can take any and everything I say with a grain of salt, but I'm just saying, like I'm literally useless in this situation right now. All I could do was sit up here and tell you how scared of bridges I am. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I could do. So it's not like I'm trying to be on some high horse, like, oh yeah, I'm pointing the finger at the people who work on this stuff, but in overall, it just gotta be something. Like, let me see, where's the kick sign in? There it is. I need to be able to fix this. What is this? Let's see.
This makes me think, how strong are like any other bridges? The Brooklyn Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge, like how strong are those bridges?
Bruh, I don't know, but the Golden Gate Bridge, I think, is literally in the Pacific Ocean. Like, I don't even think that's crossing over a river or nothing like that. So, the Golden Gate Bridge has to be, but
fortified.
It has to be something. Like, has to be not having this happen to it.
Right.
Let me see. Let me go to Twitch.
Yeah. No, man, this shit is extra sad.
Yeah, it's sad, man. And I know that people have died, and that people done died in this situation. So, like saying, I hope that nobody got hurt or something. People are dead in this. Like, so, I haven't been.
At least.
I haven't checked no casualty count or nothing like that, but we know people are dead. So,
this shit right here just said that at least 6 people died.
Yeah, and it was, last I heard, it was 20 people missing. Like, if they're missing in that river, they probably died too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Because you just said that they could only survive for like an hour.
At the time where the collapse happened, because of the temperature it was outside, like, and the temperature in the water, you got about an hour to live according to like the experts,
Mm-hmm.
According to the experts. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let me go up here and copy this title and put it on Kick.
Really be shit on them boats, bro. There be mad shit on them boats.
So yeah, it's a freight liner, bro. Like freight liner, cargo ship, whatever you want to call it. It's shit, man. This shit is horrifying, dog. Like, I'm just saying, like,
bro, and don't it be all type of shit in them containers, bro? Like cars.
Yeah, it's a shipping vessel, so they shipping stuff across. That boat was on the way to the Ukraine, so they shipping. I believe it's like whatever we exporting out to that country, whatever the U.S. is exporting out. Boats like this carry it all across the world to other countries. So that's how those work. So yeah, it's
that shit is crazy though. I wonder how many staff was on the ship when this was happening.
I don't remember how many staffs are there. I just remember that none of them got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember that all the staff members were accounted for. None of them got hurt. So at least there's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I delete this? I forgot how to do this already again. Where's the title changing button at? I'm going to learn how to be a streamer one day. Today is not that day. Today is not that day. Nope. Jesus Christ. Help me. I'm on edit mode. I'm on the dashboard. Bleeding viewers right now because of my ineptitude. Losing people from watching the stream because of me being trash. Let's get back on track. Like I'm gonna try to fix this in the background without talking about it. That's how much. Yeah. Best of luck to anybody. Bless anybody who got affected by this tragedy, and I hope they they rescue as many people as they possibly can from it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. This shit is super unfortunate, and things like this shouldn't happen.
For sure. Oh, let me get this and see if I can fix it. But I said I wasn't gonna talk about it. You shut up. But man, the key bridge. On to the next topic. The next topic is the ever evolving saga involving Sean Puff Daddy Combs, P. Diddy.
Niggas raided his crib.
It's collapsing, man. Everybody who been called crazy about saying that there was some elite club in Hollywood is getting vindicated right now. Everybody who got called crazy about that. Today is your day to say, I told your ass. Today is the day to say, I told you so, nigga. I was right. Now, the people who got, who was out here exposing it and then got turned up committing suicide by shooting themselves in the head 2 times, like, those people, you know what I'm saying? They ain't no coming back for them. They're dead. But it seems to me, and maybe I'm crazy, that some of these people who was talking about this and then they ended up disappearing somehow or going to jail out of the blue or being painted to be a psychopath. Oh, you know what? Found it. You know what I'm saying? Getting painted to be a psychopath. Like Diddy's old, whatever that guy was that was Diddy's sidekick, whatever he was, that was having the interrogation and saying what the things that Cassie came out and confirmed in the lawsuit. What can we say about him now? We can't say he was lying because he wasn't. Go ahead.
I feel like everything with this is coming full circle now.
What you mean?
Like it's all coming back around. Just like you said, everybody that said something is basically being proved true.
It's getting to the point where I don't want to jump out the window and just say that, believe every crazy thing you hear. You hear somebody say about one of these celebrities, but it's literally getting to the point where I think you don't need to dismiss none of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to dismiss none of it. And you want me to bring up a name? You want me to bring up a name?
What?
You know who I think was telling halfway the truth? What's going on with the Kick stream? Why I keep going offline? Like, I know Kick ain't playing games like this. Come on, stop the madness. You're Kick, bruh. You got Aiden Ross on the stream on your website. Stop playing. But I think was telling halfway the truth until he got to the point where he had to become a crazy psychopath, drug abuser, Orlando Brown, bro.
I was just about to say that.
Now, he done got so far gone to where now things that he say just sound like it's outlandish, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the beginning, I think he might have been telling the whole truth. Look at what we gonna get into when we come back on Saturday, the Quiet on the Set documentary. Look at the kind of weirdness that happened in that, and look at how Orlando Brown said things was going on the set of That's So Raven. Matter of fact, don't even look that far. Look at how the Ned declassified or whatever that shit is called.
Mm-hmm.
What's that shit? Ned's declassified what?
School survival guide.
Look at their podcast and listen to what they said they was up to on the set.
Yeah, they was up to some craziness. But I don't know. It's a little bit different because it was adults doing the stuff at Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
and they was kind of doing that on their own.
That's and I do get that. That's why I ain't making it a straight up comparison, but I'm just saying like
just was up to some crazy shit out there.
Just the atmosphere at these places. That's what I'm saying. The atmosphere is what I'm trying to get at. Like it was like that everywhere. It was like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a Hollywood thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Hollywood thing. It's an entertainment industry thing, bro. Like, let us not forget that. Like, we all look at Jay-Z and Beyonce now like they some type of power couple because they billionaires and she 40 years old now. Jay-Z started dating her when she was like 16, bro. Like 17.
She was dumb young. And even before her, it was Aaliyah, and Aaliyah was crazy young.
I don't know if he dated her. No, R. Kelly was doing
probably,
that was R. Kelly doing that.
I don't know if he was dating her, but I know it was all of them was definitely around Aaliyah. Because there's pictures out to support that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I know that they was in the same circles.
Nigga, that ran through this nigga whole crib. It was not playing.
And this is what make it crazier, bro. This is what make it crazier. Who was running through the crib? It was a home, but it wasn't the police or the local Miami, whoever the fuck. It was Homeland Security, nigga. Like, like Homeland Security.
Yeah, because they said it's sex trafficking. They trying to say Diddy was involved in sex trafficking.
Exactly. That's not somebody who you want to be playing with.
Yeah.
That's not somebody who you want at your front door, cuz. You don't want Homeland Security at the house.
I mean, shit ain't looking too good for you.
He's a weirdo, bro. Like, he should have been done. Like I said, bro, once I saw him make people walk for cheesecake, that's not sex trafficking, that's not abuse, that's not that, but it's some kind of sick power fantasy that he got. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it makes sense for it to extend out into debaucherous behavior. You know, because usually it does. Usually these people with these sick power fantasies, what do they become? Rapists, serial killers, abusers. A lot of times when the R word is involved, it ain't even about somebody getting satisfied in that type of way. They just enjoy the power of taking something that the other person don't want taken. You know what I'm saying? Like, or so this.
How you feel about this nigga selling all his shares of Revolt to an unknown buyer?
Diddy did that?
Yeah.
He sold all his shares of Revolt to somebody who holding them for him. That's what he did. That's what you call insider trading, my boy. That's another charge they can hit him with. I know that insider trading is usually associated with, you getting warned about, like, oh, say if me and you say you invested in a company, I work at that company, and I'd be like, yo, bro, in like 3 weeks, we coming out with a product that's trash. Nobody is gonna like it, and the stock value is gonna crash. Sell that shit now. That's usually what insider trading is referencing. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
this is insider trading too. Like he sold off the stocks to somebody else who can hold that shit for him, so the value, so he doesn't lose them. That's it. It's like when you young and your mama got to put the electric bill in your name. That's what he done did with his stock. Like you are 3 years old with a fucking Duke Energy account. That's what that's all about.
You definitely not lying, but that is crazy. And then he took his private jet to the Caribbean. I think he was over there. Let's see.
He took it to the Caribbean with him on it, correct? He didn't just send it over there. I know that's a stupid question, but
Nah, I think he was on the joint, on the plane. I can't even find the joint, but they had. All right, look. He flew to near Antigua.
he over there in them no extradition treaty places that ain't gonna send his ass back. That's what he doing. Which is when you doing criminal activity. This is what you supposed to do. You supposed to get out of town. I don't know why criminals wear going to jail as a badge of honor. It's not a badge of honor. Going to jail is what criminals are not supposed to do. Getting caught is what criminals are not supposed to do. If you went to jail as a criminal, then you were a loser of a criminal. The criminals who are the winning criminals are the ones that we never have heard of before. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at my man's off Breaking Bad. The guy who ran the chicken spot. Until his ass got involved with Walt and Pinkman, then nobody know. All people do was he was selling fried chicken. That's all people know. You know what I'm saying? And then shit started hitting the fan when he got them niggas involved with the organization. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, not to condone anything that Diddy has done, but Diddy done ran off because he was supposed to run off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, it's another hip-hop figure who did the same damn thing. Do you remember his name? His ass ain't been back either.
Who? What other celebrity? Because the only person that I know that kind of got out of Dodge was Dave Chappelle.
Not him. No, this person was running from similar allegations as Diddy.
No, I don't know.
The fucking founder of Def Jam himself, Russell Simmons.
Oh, Russell Simmons?
Yep.
Yeah.
He ain't been back because he's gone. He ain't crossed that foot back over here. He been gone since the Me Too movement started.
Yeah. Where did he go? Or nobody know?
People know where he's at. He in like the Bahamas or something, where they ain't gonna send him back. That's where he is.
Crazy though.
Let me find out. But yeah, like
But yeah, also one of that niggas, one of his mules, a nigga, he played basketball. He played basketball for a college team. This nigga got caught with some drugs, and apparently he's Diddy's mule.
I mean, it's just like, and Russell Simmons is in Bali. Diddy,
Bali.
Diddy is, he got involved in all type of stuff that he shouldn't have been involved in just because he thought he was untouchable. And the reason why he thought he was untouchable is because he was untouchable for a minute.
Right. I agree.
He's part of that club.
Bro, this nigga has so much power and influence, bro.
He was influencing shit that people didn't even know he was influencing, bro. Like, that's what he was doing. Influencing things that people didn't even know he was influencing.
Shit, that's probably why Mace fucking escaped.
But right now in the culture, two of the biggest hip hop podcasts took off to new heights when they was under his umbrella, under Revolt, which is the Joe Budden podcast and the Drink Champs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody is even thinking about Diddy when it comes to them two shows. Like, that ain't the first thought that come to your mind. But it's true.
Basically what's happening, yeah. Is what's happening.
He influencing stuff that nobody thinks about. And again,
Diddy, this nigga's crazy.
I bring it back to this. Like, after, compared to Death Row, arguably, I ain't even gonna say arguably. At the time that Death Row hit the peak of things, they was the number one rap label around. The only thing rivaling them was not even Bad Boy, because Bad Boy had Biggie, and that was it. Everything else branched off of him. They didn't have nothing else. Not at that point in time. Mace won't out yet. Or he was out, but he won't on Bad Boy yet. He was on he was doing shit with like the Children of the Corn with him and Cam and all. But that's in Big L. But that's a different story. Like, Mace won't out yet like that. It was Biggie. Boy, the only thing was rivaling was Def Jam. But Def Jam had Redman, they had Method Man, they had LL Cool J, they had the Beastie Boys, they had. That's where the power was at in rap on the East Coast, was at Def Jam. Right. But Death Row, they had Snoop, Dr. Dre, Tupac, all under one roof.
Yeah.
Bruh, and Warren G. I know Warren G album came out on the Def Jam, but for all intents and purposes, if you hear the real stories behind it, half of that shit you think Dr. Dre produced, it was Warren G that actually did it. Literally. That's where the power was at.
That nigga was producing his own album.
Warren G produced his own album. Yeah. Regulators, all that. He produced all that himself. But he was producing stuff that had Dr. Dre's name on it. You know they brothers.
I didn't know that.
That's they not blood brothers, they step brothers. And Warren G is Snoop's best friend, like in real life. Like, so yeah, Warren G was half of that stuff that you think Dr. Dre produced, Warren G produced it. Like, just like half of the newer stuff that you think he produced, it was Scott Storch. The Still DRE, that's Scott Storch made that. Dr. Dre didn't. Like, let's just be for real.
Scott Storch was going crazy though.
Yeah, like, but 1 second. This is the thing. How come after Dr. Dre left, they still had Snoop? Snoop, who literally just put out the biggest selling rap album ever at the time with Doggy Style. Doggy Style was owned by Death Row. The Chronic was owned by Death Row. I think the Chronic is still owned by Death Row. I think Snoop owned the masters to the Chronic now because he owns Death Row. If that's crazy. He wrote the fucking album. He should own it. And the two biggest Tupac records of all time, the three biggest Tupac records of all time is all Death Row. All Eyes on Me, Machiavelli, and his Greatest Hits album. How come after Tupac died, Death Row crashed and burned, but after Biggie died, Bad Boy became bigger than it was when he was alive? Bigger, literally, Biggie. I know his family got his masters back now, but they didn't have them when Bad Boy was on the, like, I mean, not Biggie, but Tupac. I know Tupac family got it. His mom ended up getting his masters back, but she didn't get them back until way after he was dead.
Right.
Like, Death Row went to hell, like, within a year of him dying. How did Bad Boy has never, ever had another artist that reached the height of Biggie. That No Way Out album by Puff Daddy sold 7 million copies on the back of Biggie. I'll Be Missing You, which was the tribute to Biggie, and what's that song called? That Biggie is on. Been Around the World. That Biggie's on it. Were the singles. And then the last thing, the last single, what was that one with Mace?
Feel So Good.
I'm talking about the single off
More
of
Money, More Problems.
That's on Biggie's album. The single off of the P. Diddy, the Puff Daddy and the Family No Way Out album. The Don't Push Me. Cause I can't nobody take my pride. Nobody hold me. I can't remember the name of that shit. Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the name of it is. You know why? Because the original version is better anyway. I mean, you call me an old nigga, but the original version from the 80s that literally came out before I was even thought of is better than that Puff Daddy and Mace shit. But anyway, back to what I was saying. That was all that they had, and that was off the back of Biggie. Biggie, a diamond selling artist. Biggie literally, his two albums sold like 8 million copies and 10 million copies. His two albums. You ain't have a motherfucker on that album, on that label, come even nowhere in the neighborhood of that after he was gone.
Right.
But Bad Boy became some sort of empire with little knickknacks and paddywhacks here and there. Mace went quadruple, and then he was out of here because P. Diddy wasn't paying them.
Damn, he even said that. He said he ain't felt like he ain't get the respect he deserved. He said he felt like Diddy was trying to keep him down.
So if music, you know what I'm saying, isn't keeping the label afloat, what is? Because it couldn't have been, I mean, not even afloat. Like, let me not say that. Music was keeping the label afloat. But music is made, what made this man worth 800, 900 million damn dollars? Was it the Sean John clothes? Was it that bullshit? Come on. Do we think that Sean John made Diddy worth $800 million? And then to this day, he's still worth that close to $1 billion, and ain't nobody buying a freaking thread of that crap today. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. I mean, maybe he got some investments in the background that we didn't know about, but I think that the reason why he is what he was worth is because he greased the right palms. You know what I'm saying? Like, and his time is up. Like, this shit always comes whenever this happens with anybody. None of these niggas live through this crap forever.
Look at Jeffrey Epstein.
None of these niggas have this go on forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jeffrey Epstein, he thought he was homies with them folks.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? One of them guys, I ain't gonna say no names on who I think it was. As soon as they felt like he was about to spill the beans, they got him spilled. That man ain't kill himself. I know that much. But it's that time. His time is up, man. I know I've been rambling for a minute. Like, what's your overall thoughts on what's going on with the diddler?
I just feel like this nigga's world is crumbling down right now. And I don't know. He's probably panicking. And but it's seeming like he's one step ahead because, like, why else would the nigga flee, right? So it's just all kind of strange how everything is happening. And it's strange how it's going down. And it just makes me think back to all the videos where people was saying, what was the lady name? The Jaguar, right?
Yep.
When she was up there saying P. Diddy was this and P. Diddy was that. Now I'm on some shit like, damn, she won't lying. But, like, nobody was lying. You just got to actually understand that now and apply it. But now, I remember you were saying, what shit gonna happen to Diddy? Do you think something gonna happen to him now?
Now that's like, it's a little bit different of a situation. I think he might end up in the knee deep in some shit he can't get out of this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first I didn't think nothing was gonna happen because I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, yo, they ain't gonna do nothing to him. I thought that he was going.
Now it's a totally different ball game.
Because the path he was going down is the path I thought he was going to go down. Well, pay off the lawsuit and keep it moving. Because that's what he did, right? He paid for it. And he was like, whatever. Like, and it made a video dancing around like $30 million is like nothing. Like, and yo, it's like all of these things, bro. Like, it's crazy. Cause I'm about to say something, and you about to look, and you probably be like, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with this. But hear me out, bro. It's a long time ago. A verse came out called "So Appalled." A song came out called "So Appalled." Right. 10 years ago now. So appalled, bald, and Donald Trump taking dollars from y'all. Listen. Speaking on what we just spoke on, how Diddy paid the $30 million and then celebrated in his crib, and today, like, I'm seeing stuff like, and maybe it's just a conspiracy theory, but today I'm seeing stuff saying that Jay-Z might be the next one that they come after. You know what I'm saying?
Too. I saw that shit too. I'm like, nah. Jay-Z, bro. Like, that shit is absolutely insane. But it's like, hey, I ain't gonna rule it out, but oh no, we just gotta see this shit unfold. And now it's gonna tell you was Ryan Garcia telling the truth.
He was telling the truth. I believed him the whole time. But the reason why I brought up So Appalled, man, this is a long shot. Look, I'm not no conspiracy theorist. I know this is some out there shit that I'm about to say. Right? In the second verse of that record, or the third, whenever this nigga rapped, because them bringing Jay-Z name up made me think about it. And right. P. Diddy celebrated after having to throw $30 million down the drain. Jay-Z had a line in that verse that said, "I lost $30 million, then I spent another 30, because unlike Hammer, $30 million can't hurt me."
Can't hurt me.
Bruh, yeah. All right. I know it's some wild coincidences, but it's just like, I mean, Jay-Z's a billionaire, so he knows some shit. Like, and when you start looking into these lyrics that some of these dudes say, like they be foretelling some of this stuff that's gonna happen. Not necessarily things like what's happening to Diddy, but just like things they hide bullshit in their records. Like, we're gonna get to it in the next topic, but that what would Pluto do? Like, now in hindsight, you can realize that was a diss towards Future. Like, you can realize it now in hindsight, but they be putting some esoteric stuff in the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And I'm open to all possibilities after seeing this, like a 800 million, a motherfucker who own media conglomerates is going to, he having to run away from going to jail. So shit, I wouldn't be damn surprised if Jay-Z was foretelling that these type of events was coming, not necessarily directed at Diddy, but like they was gonna have to be paying people hush money in the future. Like,
wouldn't be surprised either. But if Jay-Z is a part of this shit though, that would surprise me a lot. I won't really be too surprised by P. Diddy, but if Jay-Z is a part of this shit, that's gonna be crazy.
I mean, not to say that he's a part of it, but bro, if he was like Jay-Z, how old was he? He was like 27 or something, dating like a 16-year-old girl. So, you know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like his ass is exempt from this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been with Beyonce for a long time, but Beyonce was in the Izzo video. And by all accounts, he was dating her before that shit came out. The Izzo video came out 2001. That was
long time.
23 years ago. 23 years.
It's a long ass time.
I'm saying so.
But shit, man, and all, it's looking like they gonna find the diddler. So when we get more information on if they find this nigga, we gonna update y'all. But until then, what was you about to say?
I was about to say, even if they do find him, he done ran off to somewhere where they can't do shit to him at. That's why his ass is over there.
Let's see, that's that money.
Right, he got spots where, you know, these weirdos got places around the world that they can run off to. Then, right, he probably got a spot in fucking Greece. Right, Greece ain't got no extradition treaty, or at least they didn't used to. Brazil, bro, any one of the places he could get to. Like, any one of the places he could get to where it's not, he can't be sent back. He probably just went to the one that he could get to the quickest. So this ain't no surprising stuff, man. Like, I ain't surprised that he fled up out of here and is gone and is never gonna be seen again. This just happened.
Nigga, they banished the nigga. He banished himself for real though.
Nigga deported himself. Nobody gonna apply. That's why your boy had ran off. That crazy motherfucker, man. That McAfee, the nigga who made the McAfee. The McAfee antivirus shit.
Yeah, he did run off.
He was out there
He
in the
ran off.
islands and shit. And he went down there and started raising hell.
But nah, man, over the last couple days, Kendrick dissed Drake and JCole on the Like That song on the Metro Boomin and Future album. And this right here is just a couple of the diss between both of them. And it got some of the stuff from Like That in it. Oh, no sound.
Hold on, pause that. This is why those niggas can't fuck with Kendrick Lamar, bro. Did you catch what he just said?
Yes, sir.
What, them niggas clicking up, but K.B legit no 40 water. Did you dissect? Did you dissect that? Do you know that? Did you catch every reference in that damn line that he just threw out, bro? Like, did you catch every reference? Hold on a second. Oh, what happened there? Where did Discord go? My bad. Discord crashed again. Can you hear me?
What was you saying about? Yeah, I get you. What was you saying about the Kendrick?
Bruh, he threw so many references out in just that line. Like, them niggas clicking up. Okay, of course, that's referencing them getting together to do a song because, I mean, they got together to do a song. I don't think it was anything to do with him, but he gonna, of course, flip it to say, you know, these niggas are so weak, they gotta do shit together. They can't fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But that ain't even these niggas clicking up, but K.B legit no 40 water. You know who 40 water is? That's E40. You know what I'm saying? You know who E40 cousin is? That's B legit. You know what they group was called?
Legit no 40 water.
They group was called The Click.
Nah, that's crazy. I didn't know any of that actually. I didn't know that. I didn't catch any of that because I didn't know any of that.
Just off the skill set alone, that either one of these two niggas could fuck with Kendrick Lamar. I'm sorry. No, JCole is from the home though. He's on the home team. So, but just off the skill set, like this is facts, man. This ain't fucking fanboy shit. This is facts. Like
I don't know too many niggas that can fuck with Kendrick either though.
He done proved himself, bruh. Like he done proved himself. But
Let's
I think
finish this video.
Go ahead. the big three. Nigga, it's just big me.
This is the best bar to me right here. Nah.
Right, he flipped it.
All right.
That's a K with all these nines. Of course, Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick is his name. K, AK. That's an AK against all of these nines. That's a K with these nines. K9s like dogs.
Pet cemetery.
Pet cemetery.
That nigga's he can definitely rap, but that poses my next question. Do you think Drake or J. Cole is gonna respond? And I mean, I know Drake, said the thing at the concert, but I'm talking about actually like respond with music.
This is what I'll say, boy. Drake had 3 fucking songs ready for Meek Mill, and he ain't said nothing to Pusha T or nothing to Kendrick Lamar. With Pusha T, he was like, "Oh, you better be glad Jay Prince told me not to do it because I got something that would have been bigger than rap." Shut the fuck up, man. You ain't have nothing. The nigga who you was talking to told you, "I dare you, bitch. I fucking dare you. I want you to, cause I'm gonna fucking kill your shit if you do it." He said, "I dare you." Nigga say, "I dare you," and you don't do it. Jay Prince ain't tell you nothing. Shut the fuck, man. Get out of here. And after that, like, you got now he giving himself motivational speeches. Man, where's the record, nigga? Hold on.
Cause you know how I'm feeling? My back straight. I'm 10 fucking toes down in Florida, anywhere else I go. And I know that no matter what, it's not a nigga on this earth that can ever fuck with me in my life. And that's how I want you to walk out of here tonight.
Bruh. It's the most weakest metrosexual shit that I done seen in my life, bruh. What is this man talking about? Bro, when it was Meek hadn't even made
response to Lamar did.
Meek ain't even made a record yet. All Meek did was say, "Yo ass on write your shit," and this man had one of the most incinerating diss tracks we have ever seen came out after Meek Mill said that shit. What? Back to back. He had back to back written already. You know it, because he had Charged Up. You know what I'm saying? Charged Up came out, and he said that was just the warm up. But then he had back to back ready, bro. Like he was waiting for Meek Mill to come out with a. Nigga, no. Meek didn't say nothing. Then Meek dropped that weak ass diss track. Bro, he had shit in the track that became just lexicon, bro. It became part of the Twitter fingers came from back to back. Niggas will call you that if you an online shit talker, bro. Twitter fingers. Where's the record? Nobody cares about your head being up high, nigga. Don't nobody care about that. Don't nobody care about your self-affirmations, nigga. Don't nobody care about what you had to tell yourself in the mirror after you heard that fucking song. Where's the song? Cole is the one Cole is the one who should respond, because while I think, how can I put this? While I think that project wise and while I think but album wise that I would take Drake over J. Cole right now. I think album wise Drake got a better discography. in my opinion.
Like that.
It's and it ain't because necessarily that Drake got so many classics or all that. It's just the volume. He got more material out, and by volume of it, I could pick out more good albums than I could pick out of J. Cole's discography. So I think Drake got the better material. But when it comes to ability, it's Cole. Cole is the one that can rap better. Like that's just what it is. So I think that it'll be a more fair fight because Drake is just gonna punch down. Like I think that we starting to see that. Like he knew that Meek Mill had no chance against him, right? And that's why he did it because Meek Mill can't rap worth a fuck, and I've been saying that since he came out. Like, I'm sorry, it ain't never been. You know, I know that Dreams and Nightmares intro is a classic. This is when did we start calling songs classics? Like, the fucking word means nothing. The Dreams and Nightmare intro, that's classic. Nigga, what's about the rest of the shit that came after the intro? Is that classic too? But that's another rant for another day. I think Cole is the one. Drake is just gonna, when somebody really got that ink pen and that ink pen is steady, that ink pen is a force. That ink pen is a fucking force. Drake ain't gonna say nothing to them. He's not. He threw jabs at Future because Future ain't no diss rapper, bro. Future's a different type of rapper. He ain't about the battle. He ain't about lyrics, bro. He about just
the vibe rapper
saying hot shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga even brought the whistle flow back in this song, and that shit was actually hot on this one because it was just an ad lib instead of just a fuck that. We don't need to get into that. But anyway, the record, like, J. Cole needs to do it. Drake ain't gonna do it. Drake do it, he's gonna get fucking evaporated. That's what's gonna happen to him if he says something. I'm convinced of it. Like, you hear DJ Academics, man, this thing is the biggest nut sack riding that I ever seen in my damn life.
Nah, that nigga loves some Drake though.
Bruh. He was like, he said some of the most cocksucking shit I ever seen. He said that you gonna wait when I was making. He said that Kendrick Lamar weak for dissing Drake now because Drake ain't in album mode no more. He said, "What the fuck is you talking about, you bum?" Bruh, this has lost all credibility to me. All credibility went with that statement. What you mean bruh, you can diss a nigga anytime. Cause Drake ain't in.
He said he can only diss niggas in album mode.
Drake was in album mode. Didn't Scorpion come out right after the story of Adidon? He was in album mode then, and Pusha T dissed him in album mode, and he ain't say nothing back. All he said was, "I got a record, and Jay Prince told me don't put it out." Nigga, what? Can't diss him because he ain't in album mode no more. So he was weak for dissing him, bro. Like, come on, bro. This nigga's finding new and innovative ways to gargle nut sacks.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's what he's doing.
That's crazy.
That's what he's doing, bro.
Crazy. But yeah, I had this up here. If somebody sends you this message in closing, what would you rank these three on the screen?
I got two rankings, because the rankings are different depending on what you're talking about. If you ranking them by projects, is Kendrick Lamar, Drake, then J. Cole. If you ranking them by rapping ability, is Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and then Drake. That's my rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's my rankings.
I can agree. I can agree with that.
If you ranking them overall, when you mix both together, I'm going Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and then Drake at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? That's my ranking for him. Because at the end of the day, and this is just me, J. Cole name being attached to something is going to make me check for it before Drake name being attached to it is. I'm just saying. Like, if it say, oh, it's a new Drake feature, I don't give a fuck, bruh. Not going to go search that out. I'll listen to it when I get across it. Unless we doing it for this, I'm not going to go find that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. But that's not to take nothing away from him as an artist, because he's still, you know, Drake is still fire. Let's not play with his name like he ain't fire. He is. Like, he is still fire. He got at least one classic album. I mean, nobody can say that if you're reading this too late is whack. I mean, you just can't. It's don't make you lying to yourself if you say that album is whack. But on the flip side of things, he got a lot of duds, like some bullshit. But then on the other flip side of things, he got albums that people love, that people hate, that I think get way too much hate, like Views from the Six. But on the other flip side of things, he got albums that people love, like Take Care, that I think is a flaming fucking turd, bro. That shit is garbage. So, I don't know. So, but all in all, like, you just can't, I think Drake get too much disrespect, even though overall for me in these rankings, he's number 3. He still get too much disrespect because he make pop songs like what Mos Def did. Like, come on, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, and then they're gonna try to come out and clean it up after that. Like, you won't making pop songs and being in fucking movies and shit. Like, you was trying to go mainstream too. Bro, boy, you was on a song with the Gorillas, nigga. That ain't rap. Nigga, that's pop. That's pop rock, electro pop. He was on pop songs too. What are you talking about? So, but he get too much disrespect. So, not this. I'm not saying he's trash. And he can stand toe-to-toe with J. Cole, but neither one of them niggas is fucking with Kendrick Lamar. Even in Kendrick Lamar's downtime, where he releasing bullshit like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, they still ain't messing with cuz.
Right. I mean, I agree. I do agree Kendrick is probably one of the strongest out of the 3, so, yeah.
I mean, he the only one of them that when it comes to rapping ability is in the all-time great conversation, in my opinion.
Right.
Shit, I'll take Future over them other 2 niggas. He ain't even, I'm just being for real. He got more music that I'd rather listen to. He ain't a better rapper than neither one of them. He ain't a better rapper than Drake or J. Cole, but he got better songs.
He just got the better music.
Yeah, right. This is what it is, but you know, it's like it's you know what I'm saying. Welcome for the following. Welcome to the Kick family.
Shit, man. AdamEve.com, promo code RRPOD. Go up there and get your 6 free videos, your 2 free gifts, your free and discreet shipment, and your 50% off. You're 50% off almost everything in the online store.
Oh, and
AdamEve.com.
Before we go, I just noticed the Kick. I didn't have the Kick chat pulled up, but I just noticed it because that shit don't pop up in Streamlabs. Shout out to Fox Warrior Gaming for following us on Kick. About to hit you with that follow back. Appreciate it. Hold on, let me go.
Hell yeah.
Because Fox Warrior Gaming. Let me go to follow this nigga, man. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me. Where am I logged in at on Kick? See, this is why I'm dog shit. Hold on. Fox Warrior Gaming. We follow you, that hit you with the follow. My browser is not supported. But this is Microsoft Edge. Bruh, I think I gotta do it in Chrome. I'm gonna do it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Who was that? Is that Bill O'Reilly who did that shit on Fox? Let me go to Chrome. Let me go to Chrome, bro. Like Fox Warrior Gaming 4. Follow. Bro, this is crazy. This is crazy. You know what? This is making me upset, bro. This is making me upset. Let me do it this way. Because I want to make sure Cuz get his follow before we adjourn for the night. Fox Warrior Gaming 4. Follow. There we go. Follow them. I'm gonna tune into one of your we're gonna tune into one of your streams. But yeah, appreciate the follow. You the GOAT for that. All in all, man. At the end of the day, I'm not on no dick riding shit. I want J. Cole or Drake to say something.
Same.
I want to
add a little bit more excitement to this shit.
Mm-hmm. Hey, get it popping. Kick it off into and we didn't even get into all the dishes that Future threw out there towards Drake. Future shit was pointed at Drake. Yeah, bro. We ain't even get into that. We ain't break down to him telling you, but don't be using my name, bro. You know, only my family called me Pluto. We ain't get into, bruh. One stream or two streams ago, I can't remember. We said that we speculated. I wonder if that fucking "We Don't Trust You" title is a shot at Drake. One of these days, niggas is gonna recognize us as the Nostradamus of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Yeah, sports betting fucking sucks.